This presentation on Microsoft Dynamics Application Management, how the top 10 strategic technology trends for 2013 will affect ERP outsourcing, is brought to you by OneNeck IT Services. The IT industry and Microsoft Dynamics Application Management in particular will see many new developments during the coming year. Several of these trends will be strategic in nature. In other words, they can potentially have a significant impact on an enterprise in a 3 to 5 year time frame by disrupting business operations, requiring major investments, or increasing market risks. Gartner Incorporated, a respected industry research company, highlighted its predictions during a conference held in October of 2012. Gartner identified the following 10 technologies and trends likely to have the most strategic influence on enterprises during 2013. Not all these trends will directly affect Microsoft Dynamics Application Management, but they will have the potential to change how the company operates overall. According to Gartner predictions, mobile phones will surpass PCs as the most common web access device during 2013. The firm also forecasts by 2015, smartphones will comprise over 80% of handsets sold in the major markets. In Microsoft Dynamics Application Management scenarios, mobile access must become an important component of a company's strategy. The consumer and enterprise application tools market remains complex and varied. In the near term, no single tool will surface as preferred. Over the long term, however, HTML5 will likely become the mobile architecture of choice. With the PC going by the wayside, people will all maintain content and access services from a personal cloud. It connects all devices and provides an always available portable hub to manage all of their digital needs. As new technologies create new ways to access resources, companies must plan to accommodate end users in Microsoft Dynamics Application Management environments. Gartner predicts by 2014, many organizations will provide mobile applications to staff via private application stores. Because some application vendors are expected to limit their stores to certain devices and apps, companies will have no choice but to take this route. This action shifts the role of IT from centralized planner to market manager. A fairly new concept, the Internet of Things, or IoT, refers to the connection of devices and assets besides cellular handsets or tablets. Examples include embedded sensors, image recognition and payment processing technologies in pharmaceutical containers, automobiles, wristwatches, healthcare equipment, home entertainment systems, and much more. To leverage the benefits of cloud technologies, companies are creating specific cloud positions. These new roles help migrate the organization to the cloud, as well as transition end users to potential new processes. An internal cloud professional can also coordinate with the company's outsourcing vendor for Microsoft Dynamics Application Management in the cloud. Data volume, variety, and complexity will force enterprises to abandon traditional approaches to data management. Instead of a single data warehouse containing of all decision-making information, companies will move towards multiple systems. The ramifications for Microsoft Dynamics Application Management will need to be evaluated and accommodated. During 2013, companies will increasingly use analytics for every action taken in the business. As a result, the enterprises can provide simulation, prediction, optimization, and other analytics whenever and wherever a business process action takes place. The capability creates added flexibility in decision making. In-memory computing, or IMC, allows hours-long batch processes to be completed in minutes or even seconds. This approach will gain mainstream traction in the next 2 years, according to Gartner, and will potentially transform how businesses operate. Gartner is seeing a shift in the market away from heterogeneous approaches and more towards integrated systems. Integrated systems help companies lower costs, add simplicity, and provide more scrutiny. In addition, service providers can offer a more controlled environment with integrated systems. Although companies should consider integrating these trends into their strategic planning where practical, they should not necessarily invest in all 10 technologies. Rather than jump on every innovation bandwagon, enterprises must analyze technology strategies that best fit their current and future needs, both in a general IT sense and with their Microsoft Dynamics Application Management environment. OneNeck was one of the first outsourcers in North America to offer complete end-to-end services for Microsoft Dynamics Application Management. It manages one of the largest Dynamics AX environments in the U.S. today, with a component group of hard-to-find Dynamics AX resources. Experienced technical and functional consultants with knowledge in all areas of managing and hosting in Dynamics AX environments are Microsoft certified. The team has a solid implementation and customization experience, including numerous integrations of third-party specialty applications with Dynamics AX. About the author. Chuck Vermillion is the CEO and founder of OneNeck IT Services, a leading provider of hosted application management and managed services since 1997. For more information about Microsoft Dynamics Application Management, visit us at oneneck.com/solutions today.